Hello people! So today's video is going to be a makeup haul and I've got tons of stuff. I've just got a few things that I've been kind of getting over the past few weeks and I've tested most of the products out. There might just be one or two that I've never actually tried and I just wanted to give a mini review kind of on each product and just tell you my kind of first impressions that I've kind of had on them so far. Just so this video isn't a million years long, I'll just get straight into it. So remember to give the video a thumbs up if you like hauls and just keep watching. So the first thing I want to talk about is actually a moisturizer. So this is a face cream and it's by Olay and it's their new Luminous Whip face cream. Recently just come into the UK. I think it's been out in the US for a while now. Obviously here in the UK we're always late with everything, but this is just newly released now. This is what the packaging looks like. It's so cute and it looks really luxurious. I just love the packaging of it. I really like it. Two different types. You can get one with SPF in and then obviously one without. I got the one without just so that I can use it, well, hoping that if I loved it then I can use it kind of when I go out and stuff, just so with flash photography and stuff I won't have any problems. So I just got one without just in case. Today for the first time, I'm probably not going to use it again until I've kind of finished the moisturizers that I've already opened, but I just wanted to try it today just to kind of give a little review on it. And it does come to skincare. I do like to test the products out for like a month or even maybe a bit more depending on what product it is. But obviously this is the Luminous Whip. You can get one that isn't luminous. If you've got oily skin, I think there is one that you can get that isn't luminous. I did find it reminded me a lot of the No Problem primer from Touch and Soul. Obviously this isn't a primer, it's a face cream. I feel like it really blurred out, like I don't feel like I have a lot of pores that show on my skin, but I feel like it just kind of blurred out my skin and just made it look really nice. And kind of, obviously I've never tried it because one, it's super expensive, and two, I can't get Tatcha here in the UK, but people talking about that new, like that Tatcha, that silk primer or whatever, and how people were describing that is literally how I felt when I put this on my face. It just, seriously, I feel like it blurred just my skin and just made it look really smooth, and I really liked it. The only thing is I didn't see my skin looking glowy, so I don't understand why it's called luminous. I don't know if, maybe I'm gonna read a bit more about it online and just do a bit more research on it, but I thought it would give my skin a really nice glow. It didn't really do that. It felt super hydrating though, which I do really like. But yeah, I just feel like it just kind of perfected my skin in a way. That's what I kind of felt. I'm just pulling things randomly out of my little bag. So the next thing I got, I went into Boots and I got some Ardell lashes. If you've been watching my videos recently, then you'll know that I have finally branched out into wearing false eyelashes. Like going out and stuff, I'm not wearing any today. I felt like I was just gonna film this video and I'm gonna take this makeup straight off. So I don't need to put eyelashes on right now. The Ardell wispies, they're the demi wispies, and they just looked really nice. They're a bit more thicker and kind of elongated kind of at the end, and I kind of like that. So like if you have like a smoky eye or like a winged out eye look, I feel like it'll look really nice. So yeah, I really like these, and they're Ardell, so they were really affordable. I don't know much about Ardell as a brand because I'm not a lashes person, and it also came with a free duo lash glue, which is great. Yeah, I got those. I placed an order on Debenhams as well. Basically, I've been shopping everywhere. Okay, from Debenhams I ordered the Too Faced Peach Perfect Mattifying Loose Setting Powder. I actually really love the packaging of the actual powder, but I just wanted to read a bit what it says on the back. So it says, the Peach Perfect is infused with refreshing peach and sweet fig cream in our exclusive Modern Comfort matte formula. So the Feather Light Universal Peach Tint Setting Powder brightens your skin and smells like a dream. I agree with that. It literally does kind of smooth out your skin and does kind of perfect it in a way, and I have really been liking it. I used it yesterday and today, so I've only used it twice to be fair, but I really like it. I feel like it doesn't look really drying and cakey on your skin, which is something I really wanted. I'm hoping it doesn't give any flashback. I'm gonna have to do a test. Obviously, one, it smells like peach, so I'm here for that. I don't love the scent, I just don't hate it. I don't like the fruit peach anyway, so I just wasn't really bothered. I do really like the Peach Perfect matte foundation, so I thought I'll try the powder. And I'm not the biggest matte lover, but I really like this and I really like the foundation. It's not too matte and it's not too drying like I said, so even if you have really dry skin, I still feel like this is going to be a good powder for you. And also what I was saying about the packaging is that obviously it's got your kind of screw top lid, but then it's also got this little like flap that you kind of lift up. So it's got like a protective cap and it doesn't just come out, so you know, like sometimes they're loose and you just throw that away. It's like attached to it, so it's great for traveling. Spill everywhere in your bag, which I did kind of have a small crisis when I went to Paris recently and my loose powder just kind of went everywhere. Tastes like peach. So yeah, I haven't eaten it, by the way, it just kind of flew into my mouth when I was brushing my powder away. This thing, ooh, okay, I'll tell you what I've got on my eyes. So I forgot to use the eyeliner. I hate myself. I went and got some stuff from Essence. I wanted to get a white eyeliner. I really like the coloured ones that I use. I think in my Be Perfect, when I used that Carnival palette, I used like a blue and a pink, I believe, eyeliner, and I really like the formula of them. I like the pink one a bit more. It's a bit more pigmented and creamy. I went to the little Essence stand again and I got another one of their eyeliners. They're literally like £1 or £1.50. They're really, really affordable, and I feel like some of them are a bit hit and miss. Like the blue one that I got, I'm not the biggest fan of it. It isn't the best. But to get a white one, so this is the one in the shade of Snow Queen, and yeah, it's just an eyeliner. It's a twisty up one. I think the kohl pencil ones are a bit more cheaper. I think they're like £1, or they might even be cheaper than that. But for an extra 50p, I was like, I don't want to sharpen it. So then the other thing that I got is what I'm actually wearing kind of on the lids, like in the center, that you can see the shimmeriness going on my lid. It's the Melted Chrome eyeshadow, also from Essence. This was the only one they had left. All the others had been opened, and I wanted like the pinky rose gold shade, but it was all gone and there was only one left, and like I said, it was open. So I got this one. It's just a really kind of fiery coppery red, I'd say, and like I said, I'm wearing it on the center of my eyelids right now. When you look at it and when you kind of swatch it, it looks really soft and really creamy, so I was so excited to try it. When I tried it on my eyes, I was slightly disappointed. I have only used it today, so I still need to play around with it a bit more and test it in a few different ways, but I tried using it with my finger and I didn't really get any pigment whatsoever. It all just stayed on my finger and didn't like transfer onto my lid at all. Then when I tried it with my little silicone BH brush, which I have not had a problem with any eyeshadow with that so far, but it still didn't go on. I had to work with it so much. Hi, just to add in a little pause, this is like post filming, just doing the swatches. Mo, hello. Saying about this Essence eyeshadow, look at that. Like that's swatching it, look how patchy that is. Look at all the little chunks. Like, look how much I had to swatch on my finger. No, we don't want that. We just want like a nice clean, no. See what I mean? Like this is what I did on the brush, and when you apply it, it stays on your finger. And look how much I've gone in. No. So, like I said, I need to test it a bit more. I really want to talk about Inglot for a second, okay? Because I feel like Inglot is kind of like a dying brand that nobody talks about. Well, not necessarily dying, but I just don't hear anyone on YouTube talking about them, and I don't know why, because they are such a good brand. They had good formulas, so I went on their website and I wanted to get the Duraline, which everyone talks about, which is this little guy here, with literally anything. So like eyeshadows, eyeliners, brow gels, anything like that, that'll just make it a bit more liquidy and a bit easier to work with. I think I mentioned in my previous video that I added a bit of this into some of the Colourpop Super Shock shadows, which obviously are eyeshadows, and I made eyeliners out of them. So I am really happy because I don't have to buy different coloured eyeliners, because I've got a load of different shades of Colourpops, and just adding a bit of this, like literally half a drop will even do it, and it'll just make it into an eyeliner. It's so creamy, really, really easy to work with. I did use this in my last video, so if you want to see me use it on a normal black eyeliner, just watch my last video and it's in there. So yeah, this is really good. I do recommend buying this if you're ever going to buy anything from Inglot. This is the thing to get. Some palette with them as well. Basically, okay, to be fair, the only thing I don't like is the packaging. I don't like this, like it just comes straight off, and I don't like, I just don't like it. It's very unique, it's very Inglot, I understand, but I just personally don't like it. So I literally just have this like that all the time. Again, I did use this in my last video in my night out tutorial kind of thing. I've non-stopped using this eyeshadow palette since I got it. Obviously it's a custom palette, so I chose every single colour that goes in here. I chose where it went in the palette, and yes, I'm obsessed with it. Oh my god, the eyeshadows are really, really good. I do love how they blend so much. They have really amazing pigmentation to them. So yeah, this is my little palette here. Okay, something I was so happy to get, even though it's such a boring and small thing, So basically, this is the Rimmel Stay Matte Translucent Pressed Powder, and it has no lid. I have hit pan. It has dropped on the floor a million times. I've had to wipe it so many times. It's gone gross, it's gone old. So I just got a brand new one. Because I feel like this video is already going to be so long. I'm sorry. Okay, so as I mentioned, why is my Too Faced mascara in here? That's not new. As I mentioned before, I recently went to Paris on a little trip with my mum. So I went to Sephora, but I didn't have a big case, so I couldn't obviously buy tons of makeup. I will be going to New York next year. That is when I will do my big shop. But I did get this. So this is one of these Sephora liquid lipsticks. It's called the Cream Lip Shine, and it's in the shade 01 Made in Italy. This is their cream lip paint, or whatever I just said. It's called Cream Lip Shine. So yeah, that's the shade name, finally got there. This has become one of my favourite nudes ever. It goes in that little container on my desk. So nice, it's really comfortable as well on the lips. It does kind of goop the tiniest bit because it's not completely matte, it doesn't dry down. So if you do a little kiss test on your hand, it is going to transfer a little bit. But I do really like the shade and it is really comfortable to wear. I do kind of like this cream formula at the minute. I don't like anything too matte. It's getting colder in the UK, so I'm all about being moisturised and feeling creamy, so I didn't want anything too matte. This is a really good one, so I do really like that. Also got, I wanted to try the Sephora brand because obviously that is something you can't get here. So I got one of their blushes. This is in the shade Passionate, and oh my god, this is so nice. I love this formula. So this is what it looks like. It's obviously it's a nude. It's a quite dark peachy nude with kind of like a hint of like a berry undertone, I'd say. I feel like when you first swatch it, it is a bit sheer, but I really like that for when you apply it onto the skin. But I feel like you do really have to tap off your brush because when you dip your brush in here, it's quite pigmented. It has a really nice sheen and a nice glow to it. It's super creamy and the formula blends really nicely on the skin. So this was really nice. I've just realised I'm not wearing any highlight. Woohoo! I'll show you what this highlight is as well in a minute. So, I may as well talk about the highlight. So, from Sephora again, I got this little set. They had Fenty Beauty there, which I was so happy about. The set that I have never seen in the UK, you probably can get it here, but I just thought I'd get it while I was there. It's basically, okay, so it was a two-part set. This is a mini highlighter, and then it came with the Fenty Gloss Bomb as well, and it was in the shade Fenty Glow. It's the normal, that really nude, the one that everyone wears and everyone loves. Can't show it you right now because I left it in my bag that is not with me right now, so I can't actually show you that, but I will add like a little picture here of what the little set looks like. But basically you get a mini highlighter obviously, and then you get that mini gloss bomb in it with it, and it was like 20, I think it was like £20 for the set, which I think was really good because I did always want to try the highlights, and oh my god, look at that. This is a highlight. This is in the shade Hustler Baby. This is the highlight that I wanted to buy as well. And then I wanted to try the Gloss Bomb as well. I love them both. I seriously love them both. Like literally just look at that highlight. It's the perfect golden champagne highlight. And the next thing I got was, I actually went into H&M, and obviously I know you can probably get these in the UK. I just never go into H&M. I just saw this and I was like, oh my god. So this is one of their little eyeshadows, and it's in the shade Golden Light. They're called Infinite Impact Eye Colours. Oh my god, this just looks like the perfect like eyeshadow topper. Like it's the perfect, when you just kind of want a bit of glitter with a bit of a tint to it just to pop over your eyeshadow. This is what I saw, like that's what I felt when I saw this. I swatched it, I love it. Can't wait to use this. I might use it tomorrow when I go out. I've got two more things to talk about, but one of them I feel like I'm gonna have to talk about for a while because it's like a big thing. So basically I went to Boots the other day and I got the, obviously it's empty, but this is from Benefit and it's their blush bunch. So I'll show you the packaging. Basically you get 6 products in here. 2 of them are bronzers, so obviously they're minis. I think this is like a Christmas limited edition thing. So you get 6 products in here. You get the Rocketeer, I have no idea how you say that, sorry. You have the Rocketeer blush, which is just kind of this warm, dark, nudie pink, and I really like that. I tried that yesterday and I'm obsessed with that blush. Then we have the Dandelion brush, the Dandelion blush, which is more of a pinky, lighter tone blush. This I feel will look a lot nicer on fairer skin, or maybe in the summer when I just want something a bit. We've got the Gold Rush blush, which is I think their new one. This again, it's a bit of like a mix between Dandelion and Rocketeer. It's just literally like an in-between peachy shade, and I really like this as well. This is like my second favourite. It's a bit more peachy and I really like this one. Then we have California, which is like the most famous Benefit blush ever. It's just really nice, vibrant pink, but it's not too pigmented on your skin. It blends really nicely as well. So you get that in the set, and then you get the Hoola Light and the Hoola Bronzer. Obviously I haven't tried the Hoola Light because I haven't touched that, because I know it's too light for me. Obviously it's not going to show up on my skin, so I haven't tried that one. But then we have the Hoola Bronzer, which is the original one, and you know what, everyone raves about this and I was just kind of like It says, and everyone just says Benefit Hoola, and I'm just like, what is the deal with it? So I finally, well, I was never going to buy the whole thing because it just never appeals to me. It just looks a bit too warm. So when I saw this set, I was like, okay, this is a good thing to get because it's a whole set. They're all minis. I wanted to try the blushes, and this was all £20. Like, how good is that? Yes, please. If you are in the UK, go to Boots, get yourself one. It's a good thing to have. So I finally tried it. I'm not wearing the bronzer today because I just didn't like it that much, but I'm gonna keep trying it, give it a little more time. Maybe I just need to get used to it, but I don't know, I just found that it was very red toned on my skin and I just didn't like it. It's not like it wasn't warm, like the bronzer I'm wearing today is warm, like red, and I wasn't feeling it that much. As an eyeshadow though, to be fair, I use it today in my crease. So I think I might just keep it to use as a eyeshadow because I really do like it as an eyeshadow. And the final product is skincare. This is the Khiels Midnight Recovery Eye Treatment. I have literally run out of my current eye cream. There's just like a tiny bit left in the tube. It's the L'Oreal Age Perfect. Didn't really see much different with that. So I thought, I've heard really good things about this guy from Khiels, so I thought I would give it a try. So I can't give you a review on this yet because I haven't even tried it, haven't even opened it. This is the first time I'm taking it out of the box, but I've heard really good things about this, so hopefully this is worth the money. Okay, that is it for my haul. I'm pretty sure I haven't missed anything out. So thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed this haul, I feel like I haven't done a good haul in a while. I mean, I could do hauls every week, but I probably shouldn't buy any more makeup. If you have tried any of these products, as always, be sure to let me know. Leave me some comments down below letting me know your thoughts. And yeah, thank you again so much for watching. If you aren't subscribed already, please do. It would be great. And I will see you people in my next video. Bye.